Alright everybody, what's going on? Another maxed out crypto video coming at you. We last left off in our $2,000 crypto challenge is right here. We had taken 3 take profit. Oops, shit, don't want to be moving that. Oops, excuse me. We got our 3 take profits here, which was on the 6th, which was this trade right here, this $19. And then we hit this short, and if you know the way we trade on this channel is we take 40% out on the first move, which is usually 1.5 to 2%, and then we move our stop loss to entry. So unfortunately, we hit our first take profit and then got stopped out. Yep, and then missed all this fun. But you know what? That's one of the negatives of moving stop loss to entry after the first move. Sometimes the market makers come back and they want to stop you out so they can move it further. So we just got had by them. But it was still a winning trade in the end. And for those of you who are new or haven't seen my previous videos, go watch the previous videos where I talk more in depth about how I started this challenge and what I'm doing. But this, on the first move I take out 40% of the trade, the next move I take 10, 10, 10, and then I always leave 30% in the trade to ride out to higher or lower, depending on if it's long or short. And right now we have hit, let's see, which one was the 7th? That was the short. It was only $10, and right now we're in this one, which I signaled. We've already got $15 worth of profit because we hit our first profit take, so 40% out, and it was a bigger move this time. Yeah, almost 3%, just because we had such a good entry. So the other ones we had been waiting for candles to close. This one I signaled on my Twitter and my YouTube, or not my YouTube, excuse me, my Instagram. And I just really liked, we talked about this spider line. We've been talking it since here. Like I originally thought it was going to come down here, but we had to do another move up to get down to it. But I just talked about these divergences that are forming, and this 30-minute really is what signaled it for me. This right here, this uneven butt cheek, the Jason Casper uneven butt cheek, and the divergence right there. So that's what signaled to me, so I jumped in, and we're looking good so far. I mean, money flow's coming up. We'll see if we come up to our next profit or if we go to the moon. At least the next spider line. Alright, so that's kind of what has been happening with the trades. So we've grown the count 6%, almost 7% so far. So we're at $138 in total profit so far. So we're looking good. We're doing better than what our initial 5%, almost 5% per month gain. And this is, if you don't know before, I'll do a little recap. We're doing a $2,000 trading challenge. We're risking 2% of our account, which is $40. That's our total risk. And what we're doing is using high leverage so we can, make our total trade capital more. And at the first move, we take out 40%, like I said earlier. And if you traded for 15 days and made 15 winners, you got $96, and that's 5%. So that's kind of how, math-wise, I got to that number. And then I extrapolated that out to where we can double the account in a couple months and, continue to double the account. Anyway, go back and watch the first video. I go really in depth about that. So anyway, moving on. Let's kind of talk about Bitcoin in general. This is kind of why we've been trading in USD pairs, because you can go back and watch my very first video. I talk about Bitcoin topping out. I kind of thought it'd be up here, but this is a pretty good downtrend, and it's just we could come back up and bounce. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Just with like I said in that first video, you should go check it out. I have a lot of reasons on why I think. So That's why we're trading in USDT pairs, so we're not as, getting hit hard by these big drops. We're keeping the capital in our account. So yeah. But something that could be coming up, which always happens when Bitcoin dips really hard, is alt season. I mean, we kind of had an alt season last May, maybe this, or last, it was more like February, March, I guess I would say, and April. Probably April. April was probably peak. When Bitcoin was topping out, oh, I don't want to move that, excuse me. When Bitcoin was topping out, as I'm sure many of you know, right here. This was kind of the previous alt season. So, let's get rid of these spider lines. And, all right. So yeah, so every time Bitcoin is about to crash, what it does is it has an initial crash, and then it retraces to the 702, and then bye-bye. So I think, I think this even constitutes. Yep. This one constitutes. This one. But I didn't think this was the end. I thought we were going up more because a lot of things hadn't taken off. Just a few coins had taken off, like old ones like Litecoin and Dash and XRP. None of those had taken off, and those always take off at the end. So basically what I'm leading to is could be using some of these gains because we're coming up near the end of the month, right? And we're still, most coins are still way down. They're like Bitcoin or worse. They're down 38 to, some altcoins I'm sure are down 50% from their highs that they were in middle of November. So it could be a good opportunity to, use some of this capital to buy. Wouldn't be a lot, like, 50 on this coin, 50 on that, and leave 38 in. And just for spot trading for some, if we hit big, we hit big on some of these. I'm not going to say which coins I like too much because I don't want to shill anything, but, coins that have not reached all-time highs in a while. I don't really like Link, but I do have some Link. Anyway, so just, coins that haven't reached their potential. I'm not sure what EOS's all-time high is. Much higher than that. It's just this isn't far enough back. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, I've been. You've seen the secrets. Actually, it's not secrets, but you guys can do as you want. But see, EOS is 23. It got pretty close up in here. But so it could easily come just that as high during an alt season. So an XRP could easily just come to its high, which is I think $3. And some other coins, Dash, Zcash, they haven't gone to their, I guess, yeah, Zcash peaked out. No, because this chart goes back further, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. No, I guess Zcash all-time high is here. Sorry, these are just old charting notes, I don't know, that I just haven't changed. So back to Bitcoin. Let's go back to the spider line chart. So yeah, so that's about it. As far as what Bitcoin's gonna do, like I said, I think we're in a bear trend, so let's see it that way. We might come back up to the 60s and retest, look for that 702. Here, let's just do a little top-down analysis, just for the hell of it. Maybe with a little DBSI action. Huh? That's not great. 15 on the weekly. This 15 was kind of a doji, but we're underneath the 21 EMA. This is trying to come up. Money flows down though, RSIs are down, momentum's coming down. So we'll see. It still looks like downward action on the weekly. 4-day still hasn't clipped. I mean, that's pretty open, so still nothing on there that's indicating we're gonna come up too much. I mean, this is dojing, but Yeah, we got 20 hours left. Maybe. This could be a sign of bulls giving a push. But these are way up, so if these start to arc back up maybe, so there's glimmer of hope. Yeah, this hasn't really tested it in a while, so I don't think that's in play. This is looking, this still has room. See, it still has room. Oh, it's just getting denied on clippage. See, there should be a dot in here, but it's just getting denied. So maybe we retest this again. 42. So be prepared for a $42 Bitcoin. Everyone out there. Could even go lower. Ooh, 16 on the daily. Of course, that just printed today. So it could, if we come back up, that would probably become less. We could do this. This does have potential to go just a little further. So, rejection off there. The lower time frames start to look better. I will say that. I mean, ooh, there's still 17 on the 12 hour. This is a fresh confirmed dot, is it? In 8 hours. And then see here, 10 hour. You don't really have divergent. The divergence right here. Yeah, I take that back. You have divergences. So 10 hour, it's starting to look good. 12 hour, still full money flow. Still potential to come down, you know. This could be a bigger wave or match this wave like this one did. See? So 10 hours starts to look better. I think from the from there on down it starts, but momentum's still having trouble crossing. So these could still be bigger moves. This could still come down again. But momentum, money flow is looking okay. This is shorter than that, and it's a bigger. 4 hour looks the best. I mean, we love the 4 hour, and it just, I don't know, it just looks the best. I mean, this is looking nice for a nice setup. This is, you know, sort of coming down. That peak was definitely higher, and this price action was lower, but money flow was higher. I don't really like the RSI's not staying green there, but it is what it is. Same with the 3 hour. 3 hours clipping. So we could test this. We could go to 48 before we go down. Yeah, it starts to look really good on these lower ones. Oh, shoot. But we could just retest the EMAs. So 47, what's the 1 hour at? 47.5. What's our next take profit? It's a little higher. It's a close. What's a 4 hour? Oh, 4 hours way up there. So we could get our second take profit for sure. I think that's a good spot, right under 48. Anyway. Alright, I think that's about it for today's video. We're still in this trade. We're looking good. We've been, knock on wood, we've hit them all. These are all winners. The best one was our second one, that 44 bucks. We've gained 6.2 or 6.72 on the account. Looking good. Looking better than owning. Oh, excuse me. Looking better than owning Bitcoin way up here. And I shouldn't talk. I own Bitcoin, but you know, it's just my risk of Bitcoin is very low. Now I'm more in USDT because, like I said in the previous videos, which you should go check out. Go check out the previous videos. You'll see my explanation of my very first video of why I think it's the top of Bitcoin and why I started this trading challenge. So yeah. So anyway, follow me on Twitter and Instagram for the trade setups and when I enter as well. And yeah, let's make that coin together. All right, everyone have a good night. Peace.